You undoubtedly want your cherished four-legged companion to be healthy and live a long and happy life. However, you may do things that could be harmful for your beloved dog without even noticing it. Today we will show you 12 things you might be doing horribly wrong. If you love your dog, sit straight, buckle up and pay close attention. Dogs are extremely curious, daring, and playful. It's a lovely thing, but it also has the potential to get them into serious trouble. Of course, we don't want that. So, here are some unintended dog care mistakes that people make. Counting down from number 12. 12. Choosing the wrong collar. To begin, you must pick the correct collar. This is a vital choice to make. You must choose a collar that best fits your dog's needs and personality. Also, you need a place to attach his license. Here are some options. A flat collar. It is the most common form and can be found in every pet shop. It has a buckle so you can adjust the length of the collar to your needs even as your puppy grows. A breakaway collar. This type was built for dogs that spend a lot of time outdoors in mind. It comes undone in situations where your dog collar gets caught by fences or trees that could cause a choking hazard. This collar would be ideal for your adventurous pup with an explorer's spirit. Collars made especially for dog training. Since these collars are mainly for behavioral training, you do not want to use them if you have a very young puppy. In any case, it all depends on your pet's age and training style. We from the simple what belief, most kinds of these collars should not be used at all, and if so, only after consulting your dog's trainer. And finally, in our opinion, the best choice in most cases. A harness. If your dog pulls on the leash or likes to explore as far as it possibly can, a harness might be the safer choice. If your pet pulls too hard on its leash, a collar can seriously injure its throat, especially if you accidentally pull too hard in risky situations. Pulling on a harness, on the other hand, isn't a concern at all. Whether you decide to get a harness or a collar, the next and equally important step is: make sure it's the right size. Your dog can be able to escape if the collar or leash is too loose, and it can choke him if it's too tight. For big and extra large dogs, you should be able to slip 2 fingers between the collar or harness and the dog's neck. For small and medium-sized dogs, 1 finger should be fine. The most important thing is that you do not forget to check this regularly. Because your dog can always grow, gain or lose weight, and then of course the fit changes, and it can be dangerous for your beloved dog. Number 11. Neglecting your dog's teeth. You know, a dog's teeth, like people's teeth, need to be kept clean. It's also not a question of aesthetics. It's a requirement. That's why you should start brushing your dog's teeth as soon as you get him or her, because they get used to it. 3 times a week is great at first, or if your dog's teeth are in good condition. However, it is best to work up to doing it daily on a regular basis. And no, giving your dog chumstick treats isn't a substitute for regular brushing. Those minty chews aren't as effective as a toothbrush at cleaning the back teeth. Do not use toothpaste or toothbrushes intended for human use. There are special ones made only for dogs that are very different from the ones used by humans. Smaller heads and extremely soft bristles are typical of canine toothbrushes. If you don't already have one, you should get one as soon as possible. A doggy toothbrush and toothpaste are widely available at your nearest pet shop or from your veterinarian. You should also have your pet's teeth professionally inspected twice a year. Number 10. Leaving a dog alone in the car. Never leave your dog alone in the car. The temperature inside a car can increase a lot in just 10 minutes, even if the car is parked in the shade or it's a pleasantly cool day. The temperature can still skyrocket inside a car. Dogs don't sweat like people do. And they can overheat much faster than you think, since they lack the crucial ability to cool themselves off. The consequences of staying in a parked car can be fatal. A sign of your dog overheating could be drooling and panting excessively, and looking overall agitated. Symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, or lethargy signal a life-threatening condition. In this situation, the dog should be brought to a vet as soon as possible. Number 9. Bringing puppies to a dog park. Dogs are really social animals, but you should think twice about taking a young puppy to a dog park. Don't forget other dogs may be passive carriers of diseases that could be harmful for your pup, and also, big dogs, in particular, can be very aggressive when playing and running about. They can unwittingly frighten or even harm your little one. Number 8. Not letting your dog eat everything. You should never serve your dog human food. For them, it's far too spicy, salty and fatty. In fact, most of the foods you eat are extremely harmful to them. Take candy, gum, or baked goods. Some diet products contain xylitol, a special sweetener. If it's consumed by your dog, their blood sugar levels will drop, resulting in liver failure. Never give your dog alcohol. It affects a dog's liver and brain far more quickly than it does a human's, and it can cause diarrhea, vomiting, breathing and balance issues, and, in the worst cases, even lead to coma and death. The list of items that can cause severe health issues in your pet is extensive. Coffee, tea and other caffeinated beverages, grapes and raisins, milk and other dairy products, fatty bones and trimmings, peaches, plums, and persimmons are among the most popular. Raw eggs, milk and fish, as well as salty and sugary foods, should be avoided. And of course there's the notorious chocolate. When it comes to something they aren't supposed to do, dogs are extremely fast learners. That's why you should avoid giving your dog any table scraps while you're eating. This cultivates unfavorable begging behaviors faster than you might think. Number 7. Not securing your dog in the car. Would you drive if you weren't wearing a seatbelt? Why should your dog be any different? If you don't secure your dog in the car and get into an accident, your pet could be seriously injured or even killed. When it comes to canine car safety, you have a lot of choices. Harnesses, seatbelts, zip line harnesses, and various styles of carriers are available. Number 6. Using physical punishment. It is true that dogs do need training. But some owners need it even more. Physical punishment is never okay, and outright animal abuse. Even worse. It actually does the opposite of what you want. It makes your dog scared of you and breeds distrust of humans in general. Reward-based training is much more effective than physical discipline. It helps build trust between a dog and his human and encourages a dog to behave in a desired way. Reward-based training helps a dog learn and perform a desired behavior. So if your dog does things you don't want to, sign up for dog obedience school, which is as much for teaching you as it is for the dog. When they're puppies, it's easiest to influence them by learning positive habits and attitudes. Number 5. Providing not enough stimulation. Dogs need daily mental and physical stimulation, which is why they should be taken for a walk on a regular basis. If you're thinking of having a puppy, think about whether you'll be able to fulfill this criteria. Dogs benefit from walks because they get much needed exercise as well as exposure to new sounds and smells. Their brain functions better as a result of the sensory stimulation. If dogs aren't stimulated enough, they can try to amuse themselves. Unfortunately for owners, this typically manifests itself as digging, chewing, or tearing objects apart. Number 4. Yelling when your dog does something wrong. Similar to physical punishment, yelling, screaming, or swearing should never be used to discipline a puppy. It's inefficient. They are perplexed and fearful because they don't understand. Number 3. Leaving harmful objects around. Dogs are naturally curious, and this leads to all kinds of mischief. Dog-proof your home by removing anything your pet can eat or swallow, especially medicine or similar that your dog could mistake for a snack. Nothing should be left within sight of your animals. Also, some larger, soft items like socks should also be put away. They can get lodged in their throat if your dog tries to swallow something that's too big for them, but squishy enough to be chewed and swallowed. Number 2. Skipping flea, tick, and worming treatment. When it comes to dog ownership, parasite prevention is important. Few people believe that if you live in a cold environment, You can skip flea, tick, and heartworm medication during the winter, but you should talk to your dog's doctor first before deciding anything on your own. Number 1. Neglecting breed-specific health issues. Some breeds require special grooming or are prone to certain health problems. Please do your homework before adopting a pet so you know how to take better care of your best friend and what challenges to watch out for. Do you have any more special tips and tricks or important things to look out for when getting a dog? Feel free to leave them in the comments section. So if you're a dog owner or dog lover and learn something new, then give this video a like and share it with all the dog people you think could learn from this. And don't forget to click the subscribe button to join in and learn more with us in the future. A simple what can come a long way. Stay curious.